Morning, good morning, good morning. Oceanside chat number 9, your daily dose of salt. Want to catch a little sunrise? Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? Sunrise over Hula Bay and Lanai. Hello, Fort Payne, Alabama. Boy, it's been a long time since I've been there. Like 40 years. Happy birthday, Stacy. Everybody say happy birthday to Stacy. Stacy has been on the Bliss business team for, I'm gonna guess, 30 years. She can maybe tell us. On and off, on occasion. A lifelong friend and advocate and ally and confidant, and in charge of all things finance. Stacy Clark, happy birthday. Say happy birthday to Stacy, everyone. There you go. Good morning, Martinez. Good morning, Juliet. Good morning. Is it WKB Farm? Hey, Judy. Hey, Graham. Oh, now Siri's talking to me. You didn't get that. Could you try again? That's because I wasn't talking to you, Siri. No, you wouldn't, because I'm not talking to you. Hey, Siri, there. Don't make the mistake of saying, hey, Siri, stop, because then well, there she goes again. You can't even mention her name. So, here we are, Oceanside chat number 9. Number 10 is going to be the last Oceanside chat format. How do you get to be a top fan, Judy? I don't know. I don't know. Google it. Google top fan on Facebook. I don't know. But thank you for asking. I love top fans. Tomorrow's going to be the last Oceanside chat format. And what am I going to do after that? I don't know. Something every morning, right around sunrise on Lanai. Oh, hurricane in Kansas? Really? All right, what are we talking about this morning? Besides, that's a pretty good spot behind me, right? I'm good at picking the spots. I just walk until I am inspired to, all right, here's a good spot. So, what do you guys want to talk about this morning? Who's got a question? Who's got a topic? Second to last opportunity for you to control the agenda. What is it? We had a lot yesterday. So many of them I couldn't keep up with them. Come on, bring it. Who's got a question? Who's got a topic? People can become eligible for a top fan. I don't know anything about that. But I think you should all be top fans. That could be your single daily action. Joan, busting through fear. Global anxiety. How to motivate your team. Okay. I'm going to go with, I don't know about global anxiety. I mean, I know things are crazy right now, folks, but you know what? How many of you lived through the Cold War? Right? How many of you grew up with sirens going off at school and we all ran and hid underneath the desks? So, right, what's going on now is, crazy. Crazy political scene. It's a crazy global scene. It's a crazy pandemic scene. And you know what? It's going to pass. It's going to evolve. I'm not I'm not mimicking the president's, it's just going to miraculously go away. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying a year from now, things are going to be better. In the next year, things are going to be tough, but guess what we get to do? You can either succumb to what's going on around the world, what's going on in the nation, you can succumb to the news, or you can focus on you and your world and what you want and go to work. And you'll never convince me that you can't go to work because of what's going on in the world. Because, for example, most network marketing companies, sales are through the roof. I know some companies that are up 300%. They're like from 100 million to 300 million a year run rate in the last 6 months. So, and look at stocks. Like, I keep making money hand over fist in Tesla. I don't even know why. Are people buying that many more Teslas? So it doesn't matter what's going on in the world, folks. You and I can still carve out our niche, take responsibility for our work ethic, and do what we need to be done. So, busting through the fear, Joan. Well, Joan, how many years, how many decades have you heard me talk about this subject? Fear is a story. So, it's not about, I think sometimes we think, okay, what I'm supposed to do with fear is I'm supposed to just suck it up. I'm just supposed to have courage, right? I'm just supposed to do it anyway kind of thing, right? Well, that's kind of like, all right, what we need to do to be successful is beat our head against these rocks right here. Okay, so just go ahead and beat your head against the rocks. Even if it hurts, even if it bloodies your forehead, just beat your head against the rocks. Nope. That's not how you bust through fear. And actually, the language, Joan, is not the language you need to ease around through and over fear. You need new language, and it's all about reinvention. So when we have fear, it's because we're embedded in a story. We have a story about an outcome. The most predominant one in new business development, whether in network marketing, real estate, mortgages, anything, is what if they say no? What if they think I'm foolish, desperate, evil, immoral, lazy, stupid for wanting to build an income in this particular model? What if they think I'm bothering them? What if they think I'm harassing them? So all of those rhetorical questions are a story. They're a storyline. And when you ask those questions, you answer those questions. And when you answer those questions, you're watching a movie that will paralyze you. I mean, if I said, hey, beat your head against the rocks, it's going to hurt really bad, and you're going to bleed all over the place, and you're going to have a permanent scar. Would you beat your head against the rocks? No, you wouldn't. And so if I say, hey, go call some people, and they're going to think you're stupid and lazy and immoral if you call them, are you going to call them? No, you're not. And that's all fear is. Fear is just a story. So if you want to move through fear, create a different story. So some of you are in Run Through Rank. I think Monday we created this whole list. We had this whole list of questions you could ask yourself. And I could even post them here because I think they're on a particular slide. So I'll post them here for you guys. And basically they're a different set of questions to create a different vision, right? So for example, instead of asking, well, what if they don't like me? What if you ask the question, well, what if they're the one? What if they're the one you're looking for? What if you're the one? What if they're the ace that you've been flipping over the deck of cards looking for? What if they're looking for you? What if they're looking for you, waiting for you to have the courage? Right? What if they need you? What if they're not the one, but they lead you to the one? What if they're not the one, but the conversation you have with them gives you a breakthrough on how to have better conversations with people in the future? What if they're the one that needs to be asked 10 times? Think about this. What if they're the one who needs to be asked 10 times? When would be the best time to ask them the first time? So now, can you ask yourself these questions and paint this picture once and then all of a sudden have the courage and have no fear? No. Vision is a process. Vision is a thought habit. So you got to get in the habit of seeing a positive outcome for people you talk to. And here's secret sauce, folks. The positive outcome does not have to be that you sell them something or that you enroll them in something. The positive outcome could be that you learn something. The positive outcome could be that you meet somebody and have an incredible conversation with them. Positive outcome could be that they lead you to someone. They don't have to say yes for it to be a positive outcome. The positive outcome could be that you just get to check the box on your stat tracker, right? Create a vision of a positive outcome and then repeat every day. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat over and over and over and over again. So faith comes from speaking, affirming over and over and over and over again. Faith comes from spaced repetition every day. The same affirmation, the same vision every day, over and over and over and over again. And it doesn't happen overnight because if you have fear, you've been watching that movie over and over and over and over again for months, maybe years. Now, does it take months and years to replace an old vision with a new vision? Well, it might take months, but it doesn't take years. So you could be having the same story for the last 10 years, and you could change that story in a month or two. But just like doubling the penny every day, you can't have the affirmation, you can't study the vision every other day and expect it to flourish. That's creating a $163.80 vision. And if you want to eliminate fear, you need a $5 million vision. That's how you get rid of fear, change your story. It's not about fear. Courage is not a character thing. Courage is a motivation thing. See, what comes out of a new vision is motivation. And motivation is not desire. Motivation is the energy that leads you and I to act and attract. Motivation is the energy that leads you and I to act and attract. It's like a vibration, right? And when you put yourself in the right vibration, you just do what needs to be done. It's not that you don't recognize somebody might say no. It's not that you don't recognize that somebody may think you're a fool for doing what you're doing. You just act anyway. Why? Because you're motivated. And motivation is not just courage. Motivation is persistence, it's physical energy, it's creativity, problem solving. It's all those energies that are in play when you and I are on fire doing what we need to do because we love doing it and we're in a groove and we're in the habit and it's part of our identity. It's just who we are and what we do. And when we move into who we are and what we do as our single daily action, there's no stopping us. We just, if you're looking to rank up, you're just going to run through every rank. It might take years to get to the top, but success is not about where you get. Success is the progressive realization. Progress is being on the journey, loving the journey, and making progress on the journey. Think about it. You don't need to actually achieve something to be happy. Imagine if today you were better, you had more people on your team, you had more people on your pipeline, your conversations were better, your confidence was better. Imagine if you were better today than yesterday. Imagine if this month's volume, this month's team size, this month's income was a little bit better than last month and even better than 2 months ago. Imagine how happy you'd be. Imagine how optimistic you'd be. You don't have to define success as the destination. In fact, it's a setup for misery. Define success as progress, any progress, and you'll be joyful every day. And it's so easy to make progress, right? So easy to make progress. Just do a little bit more, just a little bit more. And that's the message for today. It's Wednesday. And yesterday was Tuesday, which is tag day. Wednesday is, I don't know, keep it all to yourself. Don't tell anybody about the daily dose of salt. Keep it to yourself. Keep it a secret. Keep a cap on it. I got an assignment for you. Google, I think somebody already did and popped it in the comments. Google how to become a top fan and add to your repertoire of things that you do. Become a top fan for anybody that is consistently contributing to your life and your business on social media. Become a top fan of theirs. I don't know how to do it. I'll do it, okay? Because there's lots of people that contribute to me and I don't know how to be a top fan. So I'll find out how to be a top fan and I'll coach you. And why would you do that? Because what you and I put out into the universe in terms of contribution comes back to us tenfold. It's the law of tenfold. What you and I put out there, put it out. Send out 10 messages in a bottle and eventually you get back 100-fold. Does it come back in the form of a message in the bottle or what you asked for in the message in the bottle? Not necessarily. But I've seen it happen over and over and over and over again, folks. What you and I put out, we get back, and we get back big time. So contribute. One of the secrets to success. I'll see you tomorrow.